It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Derek Carr. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball. 4 touchdown throws. It's the Saints and the Jaguars under the lights on Thursday night.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
To return it, Darius Phillips. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So here come the Saints to take over for the first time. And here's the new man under center. After 9 seasons as a Raider, Derek Carr is the guy.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week.
Carr right away going to look to throw.
And his first look is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Carr again here on 2nd and 10.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
On 1st down, Carr.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Carr going to throw.
Olave holds it in.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
I like the performances he's put up throughout the year. That's the reason he's ranked number 9 in the league in receiving yards. And in a league that throws the ball around like crazy, number 9's a good number.
Now Carr again. Little short pass here to Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 28. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And, Charles, this defense, they know that they've got their work cut out for them. Here's a quarterback coming off a game in which he threw 4 touchdowns. And they've watched the tape all week. They've seen it, but what can they do differently?
I think they've got to approach it like a pitcher facing a really hot batter. Get him uncomfortable in the box. Change speeds, change locations, change the pitches you throw at him. So show different coverages, blitz sometimes, drop back other times. Just don't let him get comfortable or let him get into rhythm.
Carr now on 1st down.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is third down. To throw, it's Carr. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. And Shaheed going to go in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. To throw his Carr. This one caught by Osborne, right side. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. They'll wind up getting just a yard. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
York able to send this one through, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Kamara. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
As larger been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Kamara trying again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. This taken in right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And here's a Louisiana native from the town of Jennings. It's Travis Etienne. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And you look at this Saints defense. They come into this one 9th in the NFL against the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you talk about where they rank in stopping the run, but how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep for Jacksonville, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. Fielded at the 20. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So here are the Saints to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now it's Kamara in the passing game, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. They'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Andrew Wingard, his 2nd sack of the night. 3rd and 12. From midfield, here's Carr. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. Agnew now to return. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10. At their own 16. On play action, they'll throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Draw play, ETN. Oh, look at the juke. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. This now a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This is brought in at the 21. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Throwing on first down is Carr. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Meanwhile, Carr's throw complete there to Johnson. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Carr to throw. Oh, that is incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to blanket those receivers on 3rd down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop, but that winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, it's Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Kirk. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. And from the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That is caught. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
After nearly 30 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the second half.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Darius Phillips out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Carr now on first down. He completes it to Olave.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Now a 2nd and 10. On play action, Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Flush to his right. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give you unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.